Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hollyoaks Dodger Savage could find his huge secret exposed next week, causing danger for him and his loved ones. The undercover police officer has ended up returning to the village and finally reuniting with the Blakes. But a series of catastrophic events involving Maxine leads Grace to suspect he is the mole in her criminal operation. As Dodger is faced with a shocking ultimatum from Grace and Rex, actor Danny Mac gives us at Inside Soap the lowdown on his character's dramatic choice. Hi Danny. How is Dodger feeling now he is back in the village with his family? It wasn't part of his plan, and he's caught in a position where his two worlds collide. I think there's a lot of guilt and frustration, and also a hell of a lot of things he can't explain or answer. He's trapped in his own solace, but he's even more lonely surrounded by his family, because he's so detached from it all. Maxine is horrified by a revelation and goes to the police. Dodger gives over the information he needs to, thinking it's safe. It backfires and he finds out what Maxine has done later down the road. Trying to appease one person has caused a bigger issue elsewhere and has put Dodger in such a dangerous position. Tell us about the huge ultimatum that Rex and Grace give Dodger. It's a matter of life and death, involving people he knows and loves, and he is forced to make a big decision. He has to keep looking at the bigger picture and at what's more important. Do you sacrifice one life to save many, even if that life is someone you love more than anybody else? It's really exciting stuff to play out. Hollyoaks legend opens up about missing the soap in vulnerable post. What else is coming up for Dodger? There'll be an exploration of who he is, where he's been, and who he's been connected to. His history is going to slowly feed back into the village and may even bring other people back into the village, perhaps. Hollyoaks is no stranger to explosive comebacks and long-buried secrets erupting into chaos. And fans may want to brace themselves once again as Danny Mac, who plays beloved fan favorite Dodger Savage, has dropped a cryptic teaser that has already sent social media into a frenzy. In a recent interview, Danny hinted that his much-anticipated return to the village is just the beginning of something far bigger and more shocking than anyone could have imagined. And if what he's teasing turns out to be true, then the Savage family saga is about to become one of the most gripping stories in the show's recent history. Having originally left the soap in 2014, following an action-packed storyline that saw Dodger framed for murder and going on the run, fans have long speculated about whether he could ever return, and more importantly, whether the doors to the past would reopen with him. When he briefly reappeared in a cameo scene in 2018 to support his sister Liberty, it seemed like just a nostalgic moment. But Danny Mac has now confirmed that he's back filming full-time and that Dodger's return will be deep, dangerous, and dripping with secrets. It's not just about Dodger, Danny teased, speaking exclusively behind the scenes of his recent shoots. What's happening now is just the start of something massive. There are people from Dodger's past who still have unfinished business, and some of those faces may be ones fans haven't seen in years or never expected to see again. The cryptic remark has ignited speculation about who could be making a dramatic return to the village. Top of the list is Dodger's twisted father Patrick Blake, who was seemingly killed off in 2016 after his long, abusive reign came to a dramatic end. But as any seasoned Hollyoaks viewer knows, death is never the end in this soap. Could a flashback twist or hidden survival be in the works? Equally, fans have wondered whether Sienna Blake, Dodger's half-sister, might finally face some long-overdue confrontations with the people who shaped her darkest traits. While Sienna has evolved into one of the show's most compelling characters, she has never truly faced the emotional fallout of the Savage family's many buried traumas. A full-on family reckoning might be on the cards, with Sienna, Dodger, Liberty, and even Dodger's own daughter Nico, presumed dead, but always a candidate for a shocking return, possibly colliding in a volatile storyline. It's about legacy, Danny Mac continued. Dodger left because he felt he couldn't undo the damage that had been done. But now he's coming back because he's realized that running away doesn't erase the past. It just gives it time to grow stronger in the shadows. And when the truth comes out, not everyone's going to walk away from it unscathed. Filming for Dodger's return has already begun, with a huge stunt sequence scheduled for later this month that insiders say could rival some of the soap's most iconic moments. While producers are remaining tight-lipped about plot details, one source close to production hinted, the return of Dodger is going to be the tip of the iceberg. This is about a reckoning. There are at least 3 more characters set to return in this arc, and one of them will completely change how viewers see one of the village's most loved families. Could this mean a shocking revelation about the Savage bloodline? Long-term viewers will remember that Dodger and Sienna were revealed to be twins, separated as babies, and raised under entirely different circumstances. But with new whispers of a third sibling, someone hidden or long presumed dead, the door is wide open for one of the most unexpected family twists the soap has seen in years. The cast has reportedly been sworn to secrecy, but several have hinted at huge emotional scenes and confrontations that have been building for over a decade. And with Dodger back in the village, it's only a matter of time before those ghosts of the past come knocking. Adding even more fuel to the fire, Danny Mac recently posted a behind-the-scenes shot on his Instagram story, showing him on set with Anna Passy, Sienna Blake, and Jessamy Stoddart, Liberty Savage, captioned simply with a fire emoji and the word family. The trio were seen filming outside a mysterious new location in Chester that set insiders say will be central to unlocking the secrets Dodger brings with him. Fans are already speculating online about possible returning faces. Could Theresa McQueen be involved, given her past romance with Dodger and connection to Nico's conception? Or could Maxine Miniver find herself caught in the crossfire of Dodger's complicated history with Patrick and Sienna? There's going to be betrayal, heartbreak, and some huge twists, Danny said. When Dodger walked away, he thought he was doing the right thing. But there's someone he let down, a mistake that's about to come back to haunt him in the worst way. One fan theory doing the rounds suggests that Dodger may not have been alone during his years away, that he could have been living under a new identity, possibly with someone else from Hollyoaks' past who was thought to have vanished. Some fans have even floated the possibility that Dodger has a secret son, a character who could be introduced later this year as a major new player in the village drama. What's clear is that the return of Dodger isn't just a nostalgic throwback. It's the opening of a Pandora's box filled with secrets, betrayals, and long-simmering feuds. Producers are betting big on this storyline becoming a tentpole for the show, and the excitement behind the scenes is palpable. This is more than a comeback, it's a reckoning. With the Savage family fracturing under the weight of old lies and new threats, Dodger will have to decide who he can trust, who he's willing to protect, and whether the truth is worth the devastation it could cause. One thing is certain, Hollyoaks is about to get a lot messier, and fans won't want to miss a second. As Danny Mac put it, with a knowing smile, "You think you know Dodger? Think again." Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Hollyoaks Update YouTube channel for more update news.